In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of ZENOLOGY. ZENOLOGY is a new kind of software synthesizer now available on Roland Cloud. As ZenCore virtualized, it's the culmination of 50 years of synthesizer research and development and is the same engine that powers our professional hardware instruments like Phantom, Jupiter X, the MC Grooveboxes, RD88, and more. ZENOLOGY will roll out in phases, evolving in its capabilities. It will support model expansions for detailed recreations of sought-after Roland instruments like the Jupiter 8, Juno 106, SH101, JX8P, and more. And later, ZENOLOGY Pro will give you full access to the deep sound creation and modulation capabilities of ZenCore. What we'll go over in this video is the current version, with its simple interface, thousands of great sounds, and sound shaping capabilities. Before we get into some sounds, let's do a quick overview of ZENOLOGY in its current phase. What we have here is an interface that's both intuitive and easy to navigate. You see here the control knobs, which are all MIDI mappable, and then to the left we have these buttons which are pretty important settings for our patch. Then underneath, we see the MFX section. Now when this is expanded, we get way more parameters to play with to customize our sound even further. And remember, this is on top of all the different sounds, instruments, and sound packs that are already available to you. Let's jump in and have a listen to this Jupiter 8 type sound we have. And I've got that cutoff mapped to a knob on my MIDI controller. Huge sound. Great, let's jump over and take a look at a 303 kind of sound. And notice I got the legato and portamento on because I want to get that 303 type slide vibe going on. Let's take a listen. Alright, let's have a listen to a patch that focuses a bit more on sound design and some atmospheric type vibes. And I'm going to have a play with the effects, the phaser on this one. Very cool. Here, the effects added a whole other layer to that sound. Okay, let's have a listen to a pad, a bit of a bigger sound. Awesome, let me add a bit of attack to make it swell a little bit. Nice. Now let's keep adding sounds to this. Okay. And dial in that cutoff. Just the way I want it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's add a bass sound here. And that one's working just perfect the way it is. Okay, I'm gonna fill in the middle with this plucky 101 kind of sound here. And you hear I've got the auto pan on the MFX. And of course, drums. Now the great thing about drum kits is that you can change the instrument on each part by selecting from a huge list of drum and percussion sounds, and then after you've built up the sounds that you like, you have control over the level, the pan, and the envelope settings, so you can create your own drum kits. So ZENOLOGY doesn't only offer vintage and modern synthesizer instruments, but also a massive collection of traditional and acoustic instruments. Let's try some of the same sequences we have going, but we'll change up the sounds that we're using. Now we can use the browser to search for different types of sounds by category, as you can see on the right, and we can also browse sound banks, as you can see on the left. Now we can use the text box at the top to search for sounds. Let's search for some piano sounds. Perfect. And I'll fill in the rest of the sequence with some other acoustic instruments. and some acoustic drums. Let's add a lead. Now on this lead, let's take a quick look at some of the MFX. Now there are 90 effects in the MFX section you can choose from, including delays, choruses, some more extreme effects like pitch shifters, and then even combo effects, such as distortions into delays. Now let's take a listen to one final groove with our new lead sound and a couple other new sounds. Once you've created your own custom sounds and drum kits, you can write those to your own user banks. And once you're happy with the user bank, your own collection of sounds, you can export that bank for somebody else using the ZENOLOGY plugin or for any Roland Zen Core compatible hardware. As you can hear, ZENOLOGY is a great sounding and flexible synthesizer with a steady stream of new sounds coming to add to the already thousands currently available, with detailed recreations of vintage Roland synths through model expansions and the full editing power of ZENOLOGY Pro coming soon. The best part is, you can use ZENOLOGY Lite now for free as a benefit of your Roland account, or you can try everything I just showed you when you get ZENOLOGY as part of any Roland Cloud membership with a free 30-day trial.